Greetings humans, Spinning Mantis here, and we're going to talk about Overwatch League week number 2. The Wednesday and Thursday games are done once again, and we're coming up to the Friday and Saturday games. Did have a chance to watch a good amount of these games, and they again were fun. I would say the average was 120 to 125,000 viewers, which is pretty decent. About half of last week. If it can stay there, I think it's pretty decent, and I think it has room to grow in the future. It possibly could when we get to playoff times and stuff like that. I don't know how long this season is going to be, if it's really going to drag out or what. But if they could sustain 100 to 120,000 viewers, if it dips below 100,000, I think it's going to be entering the danger zone. But so far, pretty decent. I think the coverage, again, I said the casters are very good. The live casters as well as the analysts are excellent. A little bit less dead space in between rounds, which is good. So the coverage on Twitch, I think, is pretty solid. I got to watch some of San Francisco versus Philadelphia. And San Francisco maybe is not as bad as I thought, but still I don't think they match up with the other quote-unquote American teams and are going to wind up sort of near the bottom. But Philly with Shadowburn, he's really, really good. And what we're going to talk about in this video and keep coming back to is having a Genji main who can carry, and that's something that you need on your team apparently to be good in Overwatch League, and Philadelphia has Shadowburn. So that's why they're pretty solid. I watched Seoul destroy Florida. I mean, Florida tried, but Seoul is looking to be a steamroller, and similarly, Shanghai looked really bad against Houston. I just don't think Shanghai is going to do anything this season. It just doesn't seem like they can. The surprising match, I watched all of this, was Houston versus Dallas, and Houston whipped them pretty bad, and Dallas basically fell apart. My man Siegel, I still think is strong. He's the strongest player on that team. However, Houston handled them thoroughly, and it seemed like Dallas just does not have chemistry. That's what they're lacking. They've got too many players on their roster. They make too many substitutions. They haven't gelled together as a team, and their comms have not been good. Seagull's doing work. He's doing his thing. Taimo is all right. But basically their Widowmaker player did not have a good week. Wasn't communicating, perhaps. And Dallas does not have a Genji main who can carry. Pretty much every other team does. And I think Houston has Jake, who is a Genji main who can carry. So another reason why Houston is turning out to be pretty darn strong. I did not see Excelsior versus Valiant, but Excelsior is another one of those all-Korean teams, really strong. And then this was a great match. Los Angeles edged out Philly. Philly did make some mistakes. Yeah, they had someone else on Genji, and they had Shadowburn playing something different. It was just kind of weird. So let's take a look at the standings and stuff like that. So now we'll actually go to teams. And so yeah, Houston has Jake, who is playing Genji and can carry, and that is really good. And like Linkser, those two DPS really strong, so I think that's going to make them strong. Florida, don't know what to say about them. Tivic's been alright, but I think they're in the bottom. So Dallas does not really have a Genji. Seagull can play Genji, but Effect is he's been good on Widow, but he wasn't good this week. And Taimu has been solid DPS player. Seagull is the flex player. He's been doing great on Junkrat and such. He can play Genji, but Dallas does not have a Genji carry. As you can imagine, all the Korean teams have a Genji carry. So yeah, Asher and Surefour, Hydration, they've all been strong. Los Angeles, Soon, Agilities, very, very strong. And then, yeah, Philly's got Shadowburn. So that puts those teams that have a Genji carry and also a Widow carry near the top. So I think this standings right now are pretty good. I think this is how it's probably going to be close to ending for the end of the year. You're going to have your 3 Korean teams, Korean American teams, Korean international teams at the top. I think Seoul probably will finish first, New York second, London Spitfire third. Then after that, so that's the top 3 spots. Then you get into the quote-unquote American teams or the mixed teams. I think anywhere in this block can go up or down. I think Los Angeles Valiant are the stronger of the 2 Los Angeles teams, but I think Houston and Philly are also really strong, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Houston finish 4th, Los Angeles Valiant finish 5th, Philadelphia finish 6th, and then maybe the Gladiators down at 7th. And then I have not seen Boston that much because they are playing at the back end of this weekend. But then it'll probably be, then we get to the next sort of tier of players, and we'll go to the bottom. I think the bottom 2 are Shanghai, probably finishing 12th, Florida probably finishing 11th, and then these 3 teams could shift around a bit. I think Dallas has the potential to move up. San Francisco has the potential to move down. I'd like to say Dallas will get their stuff together and finish 8th, Boston finish 9th, and San Francisco finish 10th. That is the worst mixed team. But I'd say everybody other than Florida and Shanghai are kind of decent. So going into this weekend on Friday and Saturday, I think this is obvious. Seoul is going to beat Boston. This is a tough one. It's the battle of the bottom, and I also find it strange. None of the Korean teams have played each other yet. Some teams have played each other multiple times, and not everybody's played everybody yet. That's just kind of weird. So you can have those 3 Korean teams with no losses. So yeah, Seoul will beat Boston. Let's say Florida in the battle of the bottom will beat Shanghai, but Shanghai's just looked a mess. I think London will beat Dallas. I don't think Dallas is going to pick up their first win there against such a solid Korean player-based team. And then on Saturday, I think London will win again. London will beat Los Angeles. The Korean dominance will continue. Similarly, New York Excelsior, the XL, will beat Los Angeles Gladiators. And then Boston and San Francisco, I do think Boston's going to be a better team than them. So Boston will win against San Francisco. I do hope you are checking out some of the Overwatch League on Twitch. Give it a try. If you play Overwatch, it's not hard to follow at all. It is pretty clear and straight up. I thought the camera angles and the players they were sticking with were a little bit better this week. They were following, sticking on Genjis more and sticking on Roadhogs, and the presentation was good and the gameplay was excellent. The best game probably was Philly versus Los Angeles. It came down to the final match. Everything else, blowout, 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 and I thought Philly won that pretty straight up. But yeah, tune into Overwatch League. Please like these videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. The channel won't be having a whole lot of extra Overwatch for a while. YouTube's changing how they do things. I will not be a partner anymore, so I'll probably be putting up less videos, but I will continue to cover Overwatch League, and then hopefully by March we will have some skins videos going on again. No more gameplay videos. And then, so look out for that more in-depth coverage, hopefully some edited and higher quality videos for you all. All right, that is going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.